Hi everyone, I'm Jim, and this is Connect with Jim, the show where you ask questions about preteen ministry and I answer them. Sound good? What are the best ways to lead a preteen ministry small group? Yes, small groups. That space that we all know is so powerful and so meaningful, yet often leaves us pulling our hair out as we wonder, how can we make meaning out of all of this chaos? You know that herding cats cliche? Yep. It feels pretty accurate sometimes. Well, here are a few ideas to help make your next small group time with your preteens a little less hectic. Maybe. Hopefully. Number 1. Ask them questions. Don't make it all about what you have to say. It's all about making space for what they have to say. This isn't your chance for that mini sermon that you've been waiting to preach. This is your chance to be present with them and to invite them to give voice to their thoughts and their feelings. Don't try and correct them, just listen to them. Number 2, create a culture where they ask questions. You see, you don't have to come up with all the questions. Create space for your preteens to ask the questions. And then instead of you answering them, let the other preteens answer them. You see, leading a small group is less about you knowing what to say and more about you creating space for your preteens to discover what they have to say. Number 3, don't be fake, just be you. Or in the words of one of the greatest 20th century theologians, today you are you that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Don't try to be anyone else. You do you, and let your preteens know you. Do you like cooking? Well, then invite your preteens to cook with you. Do you love hiking? Then invite your preteens on your next big adventure. Do you love playing board games? Well, then invite your preteens to learn some of your favorites. Whatever it is that makes you you, bring that to your preteens. Number 4, keep it simple. You don't have to create an intricate and overly involved lesson plan or program. Just keep it simple. This gives you room to improvise and innovate, to pivot for whatever comes up in the moment. I'm not saying don't plan anything, but don't overplan to the point if you lose all flexibility. Plan ahead, but keep it simple. Number 5. Be intentional about space. Where does your small group meet? Because space matters, and more than most people realize. Set things up before everyone arrives. Create an intentional space for your group. And be consistent. The space itself can provide a rhythm and ritual. One simple thing, sit in a circle so that everyone can see everyone's eyes. The way you arrange a physical space can do a lot for helping everyone be seen and heard. Number 6, discern the distractions. You gotta know when to let them in and when to keep them out. Don't be afraid to bring everyone back to the question or conversation that you've gathered to discuss. But don't do this every time. Some distractions are a necessary change of pace. They can be a relational bonding that allows your group to be even more robust than ever before and have some really great inside jokes. As the group leader, you gotta keep your eye out for those distractions or tangents that give you the chance to pivot and take this thing that just popped up and help them see how meaningful it can be in relation to the conversation and questions you've been discussing and exploring. You see, distractions aren't all bad, they just require a little discernment. And number 7, keep showing up. A successful small group is not when you show up once, but it's when you show up again and 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 again. When it comes to leading a small group, and especially with preteens, consistency is one of the best qualities. You see, what you talk about every week is going to change this week and that week and the week after that, but the fact that you are showing up to talk with these people, to be present with them, that is a message that goes further and deeper than any of the changing themes and topics. When you keep showing up, it reminds preteens that you are there for them no matter what, that you love them, and that they can turn to you whenever anything happens now or in the future. And your consistency can become the constant that the group can gather around, knowing that they're going to see you, that they're going to sit together and you are going to look them in the eye and know them by name and give them space to connect and be seen and be heard. Because that's what being incarnational is all about. We show up wherever the people are. The Word made flesh again and 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 again. What about you? What tips do you have for leading a small group with preteens? Go ahead and share them in a comment below, and then you better go get ready to lead your next small group. Oh, and don't forget to ask your preteen ministry questions. You can just leave a comment below with your question, or you can post it on your favorite social media platform and use the hashtag #ConnectWithJim. And I will see you back here next time for another episode. See you then.